What do you think Dad does for a living?
What line of work are you in?
Are you in the mafia?
Waste management.
Waste management consultant.
I'm in the waste management business. Everybody immediately assumes you're mobbed up.
Do you know any other garbage men who live in a house like this?
Uncle Jack?
Why do we call him Uncle when he's not even related?
I like cock.
How was your trip to Yorkshire, Dylan?
Yeah, no, it was good. It's good fun being back up north. You know, back amongst my own kind, as it were. You know, it's you know, it's not. People are friendly out there. People say hello to each other. It's not like, you know, it's not like down south where you say "oh, morning" to someone else. You say "fuck off" to you. You know, up north people say morning back, and you know, it's nice. It's just a nice culture. You
Is
know,
that what they say to you down south, Dylan?
You know, you go
when
and
they
say
just see
morning.
you.
You know, or maybe you see one of the kids in the youth centre, you'd be like, "Oh, morning, you're right. What the fuck are you saying? The fuck you doing talking to me?" You know, and they come at you. Sometimes they get a knife out. Sometimes they go right in your face. You know, that like, you know. Oh, there's this place called Croydon that they're all from, which, you know, they're not. They all claim to be from. Yeah,
they're like faking. They're pretending to be from a particular place when they're not in any meaningful sense from
crazy.
that place. I see.
Yeah, it's a wild thing to do. Sorry, Michael, do you have something to say?
Yeah, well, I think what we've got to remember is that I wasn't actually listening to the beginning of this conversation at all. However, it seems to me like a lot of people like to pretend they're from London because it makes them hard.
That's it.
Or really
like
posh.
in terms of like erect.
Yeah, I think because if I come into the youth centre hard, you know, I get put on a register. You know, that's
exactly.
There you go. That's nice, Dylan. By the way, before we do the memes, I did actually want to do something, which is just a little role play.
Oh God.
Yeah, so we're gonna read out a couple of tweets, basically.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
What does this guy sound like in the?
Well, I can't see his handle. American. It doesn't matter. Just say your.
Did he use mind control device to make white guys the
No, Dylan.
No, Dylan, you don't know how things work.
Fucking hell! Read the initial tweets first.
Read the initial tweet first, right? Okay. This is Greg Lansky, owner of Blacked, a pornography site that promotes white women having intercourse with black men. He is also Jewish, and we've got a little picture to confirm that he is Jewish underneath,
yes.
as you can tell by the beard.
Yeah.
Did he use a mind control device to make white guys the primary consumers of that garbage, or you're just some freaks?
He actually isn't even involved with Blacked anymore. He sold it a few years ago. Coincidentally, around the time the quality of their content started going down.
Go on, Dylan.
I like that. Wait, what, how? Like you critique it? Crying.
Under Lansky, Blacked had sort of an artistic focus. Once he phased out of being involved in directing / producing and sold his stake, it became mostly indistinguishable from standard interracial pornography like you'd see from dog fart, etc.
Oh, good old bottles. You know, that's what you want. But I'll tell you what.
I do remember when Blacked, like the whole thing was like it was supposed to be artistic. I didn't know they'd stopped
so
making
that's
artistic.
the thing. I was going to ask you, Michael, as a porn connoisseur, do you agree with this guy? And it sounds like you do.
Well, there's a video. There's literally a video about like that a guy made where he was complaining about Blacked, and like the only thing he was complaining about, and honestly, I don't know that I can say that this is something I have noticed, is that he was saying that like black guys always wear carpenter boots in porn, even though like the rest of them is naked. And he was like really confused by that. He was like, they get naked and then they put their boots back on. He talked like that.
I have not noticed that, by the way.
I can't say that I've noticed like black people wearing like
they wear carpenter boots.
Well, I mean, it's not really something when I'm you know, like I had that porn on YouTube for a while. But you know, all I'm really kind of interested in is what's going on. I'm not really interested.
But the thing is, you'd notice it if there was just a naked black guy with carpenter boots on like that.
Maybe. But I'm not paying attention to the camera angles or like the fisheye zoom or whatever. You know, I'm not really. It's not
Wait,
really
the fisheye zoom. Porn. I don't think porn gets that artistic. Like a fisheye zoom.
Apparently,
like I'm imagining like a dolly zoom. Like. Yeah, I mean, I think I've told you like my favorite thing in porn is when
okay, let's hear this.
Like is the face a guy does, and I describe it as like the moment where a guy realizes he's in a porno, and it's like he goes like he does like it's like he zooms out on his face, he just like a whoa face.
Yeah, whoa.
Hey,
yeah.
Did you order a pizza?
By the way, I found a still frame from the image I was talking about where the guy was complaining about the fact they're always wearing boots.
See, you tell me you wouldn't notice that, Dylan. Just a guy with boots on.
I'm not really paying attention to the feet. You know, it's
no, but it stands out.
A little bit higher.
Stands out. That's
Well,
what.
it's not really-
So you're paying attention to his dick? Is that what you're saying?
Well,
okay.
what kind of what his dick's going into? You know. That's-
Well, another man's arsehole. That's what you want, right?
no, that's the porn
It's
you
a-
like, Luke. Well, hey.
Have they made,
you
like-
got me.
Have they made like
Why
black?
is he
but it's-
fucking a horse? What is this?
I think my theory is so like
feel like-
I haven't seen the video in a while, and obviously I'm not going to watch it because I'm immersed in this conversation. But my memory is that like I think it's a joke because he says like "fucking white chicks in the ass," and I think the joke is that like it's like a donkey, it's like an ass. I think that's supposed to be the joke.
Right, that's quite funny.
I see.
But it could also be about the noises that they
I-
make. Who's to say?
I'm a bit worried that's an illegal image.
Yeah. Anyway, we're doing the meme contest
Boo.
today. That's what we're doing. So obviously, we're doing the same thing as we have done previously. There's going to be 5 rounds. Me, Michael, and Dylan will face each other, and the other person will be the judge. And yeah, of course, last time I managed to win. I got.
You came in clutch.
Yeah, I came in clutch. I think I beat Michael 4-1, and I beat Dylan 3-2 or something. So today
I feel
might
like-
be different, or it might.
Yeah,
be
this
the
is going to be.
same.
I've come back with a vengeance.
Well, I feel like if
just-
we enabled comments on the videos and like all our
What do you mean? We
audience was
do enable comments.
No. Well, why don't we get hundreds of comments then, Luke? Your lies are catching up with you.
That's actually a good point.
Yeah. Well, and also, can you Sorry, Luke. Can you enable likes and subscribing? Like, I just think like we're really hampering ourselves there.
Is that why nobody likes the videos?
Yeah.
Is that why? Okay. So I will be judging first. Then afterwards, Dylan will be judging. Then Michael will be judging.
Okay.
And then obviously we go
Ooh.
again another 4
I'm
times.
ready.
So yeah, let us get into this. I will be
Luke judging first again.
judging first. Okay, I am.
You can't see who it's from?
looking. So, the first meme on the left. That's a nice ham you got there. Be ashamed if someone put an S in front of it and an E behind it. Okay, sure. Then we have. Oh wow, dude, where's my daughter? And I believe that is Kate and Jerry McCann. Oh, you even have Madeline down there, who is, I think, her face is on a dog's.
I think she's
body.
played like at the start of the film, but we don't see her at the end of it.
Yeah, no. The movie concludes on quite a somber tone then, despite the artistic drawing.
Yeah.
Which it would indicate that otherwise. But anyways, yeah. So I think honestly the ham meme. Whose was that? Does anyone want to explain that a bit more? Because I'm not leaning towards it.
Well, ham is HAM, and if you put an S in front of HAM and an S in front of HAM and an E behind HAM, what word do you get?
Yeah,
Shame.
I know, but like
That's pretty clever, actually.
Is there anything else?
I really
to it?
like that. I really like that.
Like, I guess so. It's just saying, like, because, well, like when people, like, if you're threatening someone, I guess you'd be like, oh, it'd be a shame. Like, you say, hey, that's a nice daughter you got there. Be a shame if a paedophile stole her. You know, like that kind of thing. So, in a way, these two actually quite complement each other.
You laughed, Dylan, but your meme did not go the length that Michael just described. So yeah, I think it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, Dylan. But I am going to give it to the Kate and Jerry McCann meme.
Oh, okay, I understand. Thank you, Luke. That was actually Dylan's one.
Oh wow,
we tricked you.
Was it actually?
Yeah, it was actually.
Mike,
See, I was thinking you can't use one of those on Luke because that'll never win up with Luke judging.
Like, I wanted to give
starting
myself
slow?
some room to get better. Yeah, I'm starting off slow.
I like
so.
how you did that thing where you pretend that it's the other person.
Well,
who
it's
had
to
the meme.
throw you off. It's because you're not supposed to.
I like
otherwise,
to.
Otherwise, we might as well just put our names on top of them.
It's Dylan judging next, by the way, isn't it?
Yeah, I like asking for the argument because it's like I don't want to be unfair, but maybe I should stop doing that. Yeah,
I think
No, it's fine.
But it's
Basically,
it's
I
a
think the
fun-
rule is you can ask for the argument, but just know the person who responds to you and explains to me will not be the person who.
Well, then that gives it
sent
away if I know it's not. Like you got
No,
to
yeah,
mix it up.
yeah. We'll have to mix it up. Yeah. Anyway, Luke, I'm ready to put mine for Dylan in the chat. Obviously, if Dylan's not
I need to
looking, I
look
guess I
away.
can put it in whenever.
I'm
Okay.
going to go to a different tab. Oh, hello. Select all images with sideburns, and I don't really understand that one. And it's strange bringing it home, isn't it? It's not coming home. Not really.
Dylan, have you seen Simpsons before?
That doesn't look like Simpsons, though. I mean, it is like yellow, but apart from that, it doesn't look like a Simpsons. So
Dylan,
What are you on about? What are you on
Dylan,
about?
are you actually retarded?
How do you not know that reference? I can't believe you don't know that reference. It's the softball episode when there's the guy and Mr. Burns is like he keeps saying shave your sideburns.
Oh, okay, that's quite funny, I suppose.
I can't believe you don't remember that joke.
No, I don't really remember that episode very well. It's a softball one, isn't it? Because I didn't really know who any of them were in the.
That's not. You don't need to know.
Some people consider that like the best episode of all time.
Yeah, I might need to give it another watch potentially. It's probably one of the only. It's probably one of the classic era I'm like the most hazy on. But yeah, I probably. I'll be honest, guys. I wasn't too impressed with either of them at the moment. I was hoping for like a minion meme or something. But
oh God!
I think I'm gonna give it to the. It feels strange bringing it home, isn't it? It's not coming home, not really.
Yeah.
But
well, that was mine, and I was expecting that one to win anyway because it's Harry Potter and football. I'm surprised you said you were disappointed with it. I thought that was a really good one.
I've kicked Dylan.
Yeah, good. Yeah, more importantly, what was I thinking? Like, I haven't got any minion memes. I did forget, of course, that LGBT, that one really won Dylan over, didn't it?
No,
I'm
Dylan,
really
piss
sorry.
off.
I'm really sorry
piss
that I
off.
upset you.
You're not coming back. Fuck off. I specifically got that meme for you. You don't even get the reference, and you're like, "What is that?"
That was. I mean, it is surprising.
You can fucking go to hell, you fucking cunt. Honestly, you're an absolute fucking disgrace. I'd be fine if it lost. But the fact you didn't even get the reference from like one of the most popular Simpsons episodes ever, considering how much you love The Simpsons, and then you didn't even recognize it as The Simpsons.
This is like the Apu rant.
Like, what the fuck is the matter with you? You absolute fucking cretin. I hope you fucking die and burn like 1,000 times over. Okay, now it's me v Dylan. So Michael, if you will, look at them.
So you're pretty good, man. And it's Joe Biden and obviously a kind of Down syndrome, and he's drawing something which is fun. Of course, the problem is I'm gonna have to edit that. I think it's fair to say. And then we need to blur that. And then afraid of dying alone, become a bus driver. Now, I'm gonna be honest, and hopefully that one wasn't sent by Luke. Because I'm honest, I don't really get that as a meme. Like, is it just because? Oh, I get it. Okay, because it's like if you die, then you crash and you kill everyone in the bus with you. Okay, I do get the logic there. Yeah.
Thought you'd get that one.
Yeah, that's kind. Yeah. I did arrive at it eventually. I don't really get the reference to "You're pretty good, man," to be honest, in terms of like Joe Biden saying that, which is, again, maybe I'm just off on the references. I think on balance, I will give it to the Joe Biden one because
okay,
I do think like the image of the guy holding the thing is funny.
So yeah, obviously, that's a video that Joe Biden did for the Down syndrome guy.
Oh, okay. So like that's like a full on. Okay, I didn't realize.
Guy in there.
I was also thinking before. I was like, I feel like there might be more of a reference there I'm missing.
And as the photo that the Down syndrome guy showed Joe Biden wasn't actually that. It was another photo or picture that he drew.
By the way, seeing as that is going to be completely blurred almost entirely because there's not really anything that substantial we can show. It should be said for the record. It's I believe a Wojak sucking his own dick.
Right, anyway, let us now go on to Michael versus Dylan. Michael is 1-0 up, so I'll be judging. Okay, so we have on the left, when you're getting roasted, but you think of the perfect comeback hours later. Gandalf the White, Gandalf the Fool. I like that. Dylan, you've already sent me the one on the right.
Oh, I didn't know which ones I'd used before or not, so...
Oh,
you idiot, like Dylan.
Jesus, no, I'm sorry.
I used a good meme against you.
This is a disaster class from Dylan. I was like, it's. I think, and the great thing is the one you used this last time and it lost last time.
Oh, did it? I don't remember.
Yeah.
See, I will say also, I've literally got all my memes in folders. I've literally got meme off 1, meme off 2, meme off 3, meme off 4, meme off 5. I've got all my memes.
I just have folders. Like a memory that isn't like retarded, so I can.
That is actually pretty good.
Yeah, remember.
Yeah,
stuff.
I should have used a worse one against that.
Yeah, it was.
That's how the game's played.
It was a worthy winner.
Yeah.
Well done, Michael. So it's 1-1 between Michael and Dylan. So next up is Luke versus Michael, and Dylan will be judging.
Dylan, it's grouped and it's ready.
Okay, right, let's have a look. I know I'm not cotton, but will you pick me for prom? Well, that's nice, that. I know. No, you give me your warrant, and then something I'm not going to say.
That's a good point. Is that like the name of an Olympian? Because I know a lot of these Olympians have very offensive names.
I don't know. I have to say, guys, I'm not impressed by either of them. It's not the same standard I'd expect from the memes.
I really do not understand. So, like, I think I don't fully understand. Ever since neither of you found Champiss hilarious, I've realized I've never fully understood either of your sense of humor.
I mean, I'm
But
sorry.
I think I especially don't understand.
This,
Dylan's
I gotta
sense of
stop
humor.
picking memes that are funny. Like,
I'm gonna, Dylan, I'm gonna intentionally send you bad memes going forward because I'm so annoyed at you that you you don't deserve good memes.
This is the
I'm
worst.
gonna go for the one. I'm going for the one on the right. I'm going for the no, you give me your warrant. But I didn't really like either that much, to be honest with you.
So it's mine, by the way. That's me.
Oh,
But
well
if you say that with a Chinese accent, that's
I can
hilarious.
imagine that's probably quite funny. But I don't want to upset her.
No,
any
you
of our
give me
listeners
your
in case
warrant. Yeah, doesn't
It's
matter.
quite funny, actually. It's more I think
Yeah,
about it. the
I
funnier
would
it is,
say.
Thank you, Dylan. You're coming round. But anyway, so we have Luke versus Dylan next. So Michael will be judging.
Right. Go ahead, call the police. They can't unrape you. I think that's pretty funny. I mean, again, it's like, and then okay, let's see. They're called femboys, Aunt Marie. Now, I swear I've seen but I guess it that doesn't mean it was sent here. Like, I remember that. Again, I'll be honest. I don't entirely know who sent either of these, but I have a bit of a theory. I'm gonna give it to the Walt Jr. one because he's got a funny voice. Let me try and do his voice again. They're called femboys, Aunt Marie.
Isn't that just so much funnier when you actually fucking try?
Yeah, like I get the accent, and like I also like Marie's shocked face.
Yes.
But I will say again, to me, I do find like. Again, I feel like, so I'm just going to guess that Dylan's the Bob Burgers guy.
Yes, so that's
I feel like Dylan doesn't,
okay.
like, I think the
Keep
main
talking,
takeaway here is that
sure.
Dylan doesn't have much of an appreciation for the nature of references, because the problem with that is it being Bob Belcher doesn't, like it doesn't work with
No,
the
I don't.
joke.
That is a
Does that
consistent
not,
issue with Dylan.
It's the facial expression, though, isn't it?
Okay.
Like the smile, the sadistic smile.
Yeah.
That's what makes it funny.
Okay,
That's why it's funny.
I have won this round, so it's 2-0 to me versus Dylan.
Okay.
So yeah,
Next, me versus Dylan.
So Dylan needs to win all 3 of the remaining ones. So yeah, Dylan, it's your best chance for a win is probably Michael because it's 1-1, and that's up next.
I've already put mine in the thing because I'm just a fast guy.
Okay, so is that a Tom of Finland meme? Okay, so let's see what we have here. Right, Tom of Finland, Tom of Sweden. I'm not sure who that is. I'm sorry. That looks like James Charles, but I doubt it's him because he's not Swedish. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, it does look like James Charles.
Yeah, right. Our kids look like this, so Tel Aviv can look like this. Okay. Well, that's a political meme taking shots at Israel, which
I'm just realizing both memes have a heavy Swedish presence on the bottom.
Yes, they do. Shout out Sweden.
This is basically the gay Swedish off.
Yeah, can someone please tell me who Tom of Sweden is, please? Because I'm pretty confused right now, and if they could tell me, maybe that would help me. And I don't think either of them are that good from what I can tell right now.
I mean, my assumption is that it's just like some kind of
Your assumption.
It's my assumption. Hey, is it's just kind of like some twink because it's like Sweden is like full of twinks. You say it's
now my assumption is that it's kind of like it's basically trying to make a joke about some sort of rivalry between Sweden and Finland, where the joke is that like Finnish guys are super buff, whereas Swedish guys are twinks.
Well, I bet that meme goes hard. That meme goes very hard in Scandinavia. I bet all the Scandinavians love that shit. Right. I mean, honestly, now you've explained it, I actually think it's worse. So I'm gonna go for the Tel Aviv meme, whoever that was.
Wow, you've really shown the establishment there, Luke.
I know.
That was me. I knew you'd love it. I knew you'd think it was the best meme you've ever seen.
Dylan, so that wasn't anyone. That was just a Swedish people.
I have no idea that. Maybe that is somebody. Like when you said a name, I was like, oh, maybe it could be that. You see, maybe like these memes operate on a higher level of understanding than I know. I just see funny picture. Yeah. Send.
Oh,
wait, hold on. No, aren't me and Dylan competing?
No, It is Luke versus Michael.
Go, Dylan.
Oh, am I judging?
Yeah.
Me studying for my prostate exam. I understand. That's quite funny. I like that. Whoa, it's a perfect moon for a werewolf to come out. Oh, and then I'm gay. So the werewolf has come out, and he's come out as being gay.
It's pretty clever.
It is pretty clever.
It's very clever.
But now, what I think Luke's failing to appreciate is how clever it is that as part of studying for your prostate exam,
I think that's-
Do you
I think
think,
that's-
yourself up
do you
the
think
arse.
that one's clever?
I think that's the most clever, to be honest. If I'm
Right.
judging Dylan, which one's clever?
Yeah, and also I think I would also say that Luke, if Dylan didn't get the reference to the fact that's from a particular movie, then you would kick him from the chat, wouldn't you?
Is it? You see, because
Well,
I
that would
just
be
thought it's
under
just
the
a funny-
assumption that Dylan would know what Lord of the Rings is, and I know it on good authority that he does not.
So
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
true,
picture
yeah.
from Lord of
Yeah.
the Rings. I say I'm just picturing someone like just having a play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think what we've established is Dylan doesn't care about the significance of the person in the meme itself. Like Dylan just likes it when people are there.
Okay, Dylan, who are you picking, Dylan?
I imagine that the first meme is probably the better meme, but as I failed to get the reference, I might just have to go for the-
Kick him,
Yeah.
kick him, Luke, kick him.
Dylan, you're on my side again. I love you, Dylan. The wolf meme has come out on top, and that is mine. Again, I honestly thought you'd find that quite funny, but there you go. At least I'll take the win. Yeah, I
You
don't
see,
like.
my favourite one is still the ham one that the only one that didn't win against me. I like.
Oh wow.
Oh god, you see, right? I honestly thought you'd like that a lot. So anyway, it's Luke versus Dylan next. Luke is 2-0 up.
Right, let's see. So, I've got to zoom in a little bit on this, which is fine. Okay, Cuisine. So it doesn't really matter who it's from. Open box before eating pizza. My goodness, what an idea! Why didn't I think of that? Okay, I like that. When the deep state, my family, leaks classified information my birthday to their known informant, the waitress, and they all approach us clapping. I think both of these are pretty good. Like I like the Simpsons reference with the like, what a genius idea! Why didn't I think of that? But then I also like I think what I like about the second one is that. What's the word? Like it's a kind of a double reference because it's about the fact that Alex Jones is a crazy person, but it's also how relatable it is when someone's like clapping for you at a birthday party celebration. So I think I'm gonna have to go for the second one, which I kind of assume is Luke.
You are. You would be correct, Michael.
I'm sorry, Dylan.
I didn't really get that second one, but
No, of course you
I'm
didn't.
glad that it could be appreciated.
That's why I
But
didn't.
for the record, I liked both of those.
That's why I didn't send it to you, Dylan, because I knew you wouldn't get
There's
it.
no way that meme would have won if it was me.
No,
judging, so
exactly. You
he
see, that's-
thinks
That's why I did not send it to you.
You know what's kind of interesting? I will say I like the memes that Dylan sends to me a lot more than the memes Dylan sends to Luke.
Okay.
So I will say this, Dylan, you've done a good job at picking.
Yeah, he
I'm
just
not
gives me the
good
shit
enough,
ones. doesn't
Yeah. So who's going next?
Yeah, by the way, just to clear this, I have beaten Dylan. It is 3-0
Yes.
to Luke versus Dylan. I'm very happy about that after the
But it's
first.
not really competition though, is it? You know?
It's about having fun. All right.
So-
Is it me versus Luke now?
Yeah, it's all about the taking part. You know, we've just had the Olympics, and that was, the message.
Oh wait, sorry, I didn't realize it was Michael versus Dylan. Let's change this then.
Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah. So Dylan, you need to win this.
See, one of the things, I'm the only person who maximizes things to the appropriate amount. Like, Dylan, what you've done, because you're an idiot, is you've just grouped them together and then dragged my one off the screen because you made yours too big, rather than just doing the most basic thing of making them... No, Dylan, why are you doing... Stop moving my...
Oh, this sounds
Dylan.
hilarious. I can't believe I can't see this. This is...
Yeah, it's like literally, Dylan, all you have to do... Okay, Dylan, watch what I'm doing, okay? All you have to do, Dylan, stop clicking.
This
okay?
is
All
great.
you've got to do
This is great.
is you just wait until... You see there's that line there. That line's the middle of the screen. So you just drag it.
But now,
Yeah,
you
okay,
see,
there we go,
given-
yeah.
So what we're gonna have to do?
Yeah, he would be able to tell who's... We're gonna have to change...
Can you just please fucking...
Change the size. Yeah, okay, we'll change the size.
All of this for just Michael to win
Yeah.
easily.
Oh, by the way, Dylan, can I just say this? You're definitely going to lose. Like, I'm looking at your meme. It's not good at all.
So all of this for Dylan to definitely lose. Just lose in like 1
Like,
second.
I'm looking at your meme and I'm like, that's not good at all.
Maybe Luke
For the
will
record,
get-
I'll just
maybe-
make yours so you can actually see what it says.
Maybe
But like,
Luke will-
okay.
maybe
so-
Luke will get the reference to it. You never know.
Oh,
Okay.
I like...
No, well, yeah, the
references.
reference is...
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Go.
Right, okay, I can finally look, right? Oh, I had the one on my left in my fucking meme folder. I wasn't going to
Oh, I love when this happens.
I wasn't going to use it because I didn't think it was good enough, but wow,
Because
okay.
I thought it was quite
I see.
poor.
Oh, she hates the banks, CEOs, capitalism, and Israel. He hates the banks, CEOs, capitalism, and Israel. Yeah, very good. Very, it's a solid meme. I think I rated that like a 6 out of 10 if we're doing ratings, which...
Oh, I see. Suddenly we're doing ratings now.
Yeah, it didn't quite make the cut for me, but... Okay, Ringu. Okay. Ah, yeah.
It's like Pingu, you see.
It is like Pingu. You know what?
Yeah, but
Because I actually like the Ringu meme. I actually think I'm gonna. Maybe it's just because I've seen the one on the left before. It was just.
that's fine. I accept.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I like the Ringu one. I think it's kind of clever.
Really funny because it's Pingy.
Yes, I get the reference.
Yeah,
So whose was the Pingu Ringu?
that was Dylan's.
Oh, Dylan, well done, well done. That's so it's 2-2.
I need to
liked
find
it.
an actual meme now. I need to find I've got a chance here.
It's yeah.
Right.
Right. Okay. So now it's Luke versus Michael, and Dylan will be judging. Dylan, we are ready, and see which one you like better.
Oh, a Harry Potter meme.
Yeah. Great.
Nearly. I find these things quite annoying as well. Yeah. Nearly headless. How can you be nearly headless? And it's because I don't understand how. Yeah, you can't like. Ugh. I like that. I relate to that. It's not that funny, but it's very relatable. So it gets relatability points from me.
Like Michael McIntyre.
Yeah.
You can't just mention Michael. Go on.
Yeah. Well, the next one might be a bit relatable, actually. I think.
Go on,
I think that one's pretty relatable.
Go on, Dylan.
After much consideration and conversation with my family, I've decided to give up sniffing the jeans in my local Tesco. Please respect my privacy at this time. I don't know what that is.
Sorry. What? Wait. What?
I also don't know who that is.
Dylan.
Who is that?
No, Dylan. Tell me you don't. Tell me you know who that is, please.
Like the thing is, if you tell me who it is.
Dylan, that's Michael Owen.
Oh, the footballer.
Michael Owen doesn't look like that. You're crazy.
What the fuck are you
Michael
talking
Owen
I think
looks
I've
nothing
only
like that.
I think I've only really just seen him in colour. So
How can you not tell that's
Okay.
Michael?
That literally looks nothing like
Am I
Michael
going?
Owen.
You
Are you
should have,
sure that's
fucking
Michael Owen?
That is like
So
it's
you'd be
obviously
going,
Michael.
like-
Owen.
I'm looking at I'm on Google Images to Michael Owen. He literally looks nothing
Michael
like
Owen
that.
when he's like 40, not when he was playing football.
okay. The thing is, the fact that I know it's Michael Owen does make that a lot funnier. That meme, I do have to say.
Now, can I ask why does that make it funnier?
Because it's like
Because does Michael Owen a notorious genius?
because he just says.
Sorry, that caught me. Yes, he is actually. Yeah, that is the reason. Yes.
I see. That makes sense. That's pretty hilarious then. Oh,
How can you not-
he's saying his name like Michael. I see.
I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
not
sorry.
doesn't say Michael. That doesn't.
That's his signature, but whatever.
Well, what's his signature look like? Like, why is it
That's what
like
his-
that? Like, that's not an Owen or a Michael.
I mean, I don't know, man. Michael Owen is a pretty weird guy. That's what makes the meme funny. If he does a signature like that, then fair play.
Yeah.
You know.
What's
Yeah,
the?
I mean, he must be a pretty weird guy if he's able to make his face look magically nothing like his
He
face
literally,
looks
I could
ordinarily.
immediately like. I'm sorry. Maybe you're
No,
not
I
a
can't
football
see it.
fan.
Like, I'm literally like.
If some,
Yeah,
What's
no, but
the,
like, I am a fan of looking at people's faces.
What's the score on this one? What's the score?
The
on this
score's
one?
irrelevant, Dylan. You
the
should
score's
pick
relevant,
regardless
Dylan.
of the
Just
score.
pick who you want to win.
Yeah.
I don't know because I think that now the fact I know it's Michael Owen now, it doesn't really look like Michael Owen, but the fact I know it's Michael Owen now does make that quite funny. I will say if Luke hadn't told me it's Michael Owen, I would have gone for the Harry Potter one, but I will go for the Michael Owen, which I believe is Luke's, but I will go for that
You
one.
know, I win, and I'll take that. But honestly, I'm shocked that you didn't get that was Michael Owen. Like,
It doesn't look like
You should
him.
have picked like someone like if you're going to pick like a random person, you should have picked someone
No,
who looked a bit
it's-
more
it's-
like Michael
And it's
Owen.
also really hard to tell who someone is when they're in black and white.
thankfully, my Michael Owen meme, which is clearly the Michael Owen meme, won. So yeah, I'm now winning a 3-1 against Michael. So it's over. By the way, I've won again, just to let you know.
I don't really think that matters, to be honest. I think it's
No,
all
it
about
doesn't.
taking part.
It does. You're right, Dylan.
I will say this feels like it's going to turn into like how I like had a really good like session with the topics, like a really good season with the topics.
Yeah.
And then and I had an unbelievable run, and then since then it's all just been downhill. That's what it's going to be like with the memes now.
Yeah.
I'm just going to give up.
I do have to say, I do think it's our worst meme contest we've had.
I agree. I agree.
I've
I
been
think
really
it is the worst
disappointed
one.
with the standard of memes.
Okay, so let's now get on to Luke versus Dylan. So Michael will be judging, and Luke is already up 3-0 here, but Dylan can still
Right.
rescue some pride. He says. Why are you making mine so small? What are you doing?
It's a joke. It's I thought Mike would find it quite funny if like one of them was like
Yes.
Yeah. If one of the memes was a tiny postage stamp and the other one was huge, I would actually. I'd have to declare it a draw because I'd find the combination of the memes in that format to be so funny. I wouldn't be able to.
Okay, he's grouped them together. So go on, Michael. You can pick
All right.
now.
All right, so it finally came my first exorcism kit, and then obviously the joke there, just so we're all clear, is that it's kind of like a very childlike thing, but it's obviously a very kind of dark subject. And then having a Tony Soprano summer, fighting my family and having a panic attacks.
Hello.
He liked it so much
I
that
kind
he's,
of like that. I mean, I accidentally just unplugged my Sorry, I think I lost internet for a second there. Having a Tony Soprano summer, fighting with my family, and having panic attacks. I like that one because it's about what happens in the show, and like it's a meme about like like you're having a brat summer. So yeah, I think I'm quite comfortable saying I prefer the Tony Soprano one.
That is a win for me.
Oh really? Okay, yeah.
Did you notice the nice font there, the brat font? Actually, it's not the brat font; it's the brat color.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I was thinking. I mean, I didn't know that, but yeah. I mean, if I'd known that, I would have enhanced it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but yeah. Shout out Tony Soprano. That meme has come in clutch for me. So I'm winning against Dylan 4-0. We're close to a whitewash, but here we go. So this is actually, we have some tension here. We have some excitement because Michael and Dylan it's tied 2-2. Now this is for second place, of course. You know.
I've already put it in.
Well, okay. We'll take second place. So I'm judging. So let's see what you got.
Yeah, I think mostly it's important to me that Dylan doesn't win. That's my main motivation in life.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're trying to beat him, so. Okay, so here we go. The two memes then. Who will come out on top between Dylan and Michael? This is it. You know,
this is intense.
This will decide everything. So, Steve Harvey. Name something a man and a woman might do on their wedding night in their bedroom naked. Contestant have sex. Steve Harvey. Yeah, that is the Terminator meme. That's good. I like that one. Mm-hmm. Disney Pixar presents Slaves. Based on a true story. Like, okay, like... Sorry, is that a reference to something? Or was it just like, oh, imagine if Disney made a slave movie?
Oh, wait, hold on. You didn't hear about the release of Disney Pixar Holocaust?
That's good.
You didn't hear about that topical information.
I mean, I think it's okay. Like, it's not the worst thing ever, but like the Steve Harvey meme, I've seen Steve Harvey memes before, but at least like it has, I think, a decent. It's decently funny. So I'm going to go with the Steve Harvey meme. Who was that?
Me.
Yes. I'm sorry, Dylan.
Managed to stop Dylan from winning.
I'm sorry, Dylan.
That's all that matters.
So Michael ends up winning 3-2. It's going to be another.
I found the slaves one quite funny when I saw it, just because it's just like the amount of
it's shock humor,
controversy that they'd get. From doing it.
I think Dylan. So I mean, I don't want to understand, but I'm pretty sure that Dylan likes he likes shock humor. That's something I've worked out.
Well, I'm not really, because I like shock humor, and you know I don't. Anyway, let's see. Well, next up, of course, Dylan is going to be judging because it is.
I quite like judging because you can't lose when you judge.
It is Luke versus Michael.
Yes.
Luke is up 3-1, so yeah, Michael can make it a bit close.
I think the important thing is Dylan learns not to. What's the word? Oh God, I'm not even going to try and turn this into a sentence. Oh yeah, not to use the same meme twice.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Okay, Dylan,
that's the real progress. Yeah, you can look now. Sorry.
Yeah, so Dylan, you can look now.
Right, let's see. Who's going to win the battle between Luke and Michael?
No. Okay, I see. Yeah, good point. This is going to decide that. You're right.
You know, I think I've seen the one on the left before.
Oh, I've sent it before. No, I'm joking.
Anybody here named Jeff? Yes. Yos. Oh, and that's quite funny as well because Jeff. They're both called Jeff, but there's an O in it. And you've also got Donald Cook, and it's Donald watching, I believe that's Daisy Duck with Mickey Mouse, and he's just watching it like a cook. Yeah,
I just love how unenthusiastic Dylan is.
I'm not thoroughly. Yeah, again, I'm so disappointed. I was really like last meme contest. We had some bangers.
I don't even remember. Wait, let me look at the meme contest from last year.
Come on, Dylan, pick one. It doesn't matter.
I think it's gonna be Luke's one, and I don't really want to give him the satisfaction of winning 4-1, but I do think the Donald. The Donald Cook one was funnier.
Okay, so, we'll give it to me then. I have one. Sorry. You don't want to give me the satisfaction, do you? Oh, I see where we are, Dylan. Okay.
Okay, so let me think this through. So basically,
Michael's a better winner. He just.
What do you mean, Michael's a better? What? I have not gloated at all. I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, it's the gloating that you do behind your words.
Okay, sorry.
I'm gonna look at last. I'm gonna look at last week.
I announced I had won in the most unceremonious way because I didn't win it in a good way. So I was just like, yeah, I've won, and we moved on. And so I'm sorry. Dylan hates me. Like Dylan, there's something about me thriving which Dylan dislikes.
I think it was this time, right? So I cooked everyone this really nice meal.
Yeah. Here we go. It all
and Luke pretended he didn't.
It all goes back to this. He's had it out
Luke
for
was
me
really,
since
Luke
then.
was really enjoying it, and everyone else was like, "Oh, that's really rubbish." And as soon as Alex said anything, it doesn't matter what Luke thought. As soon as
It's
Alex says
pure
something,
projection.
I suppose I'll have to dislike it too.
Anyway, Luke, Dylan, if you really want to get your revenge against Luke, you can take away his opportunity for a wipeout.
So yeah, it's Luke versus Dylan next. Luke is winning 4-0. So yeah.
By the way, like just should go without saying, if there's any issues with all the memes being terribly cropped when I go through the editing process, it's definitely Dylan's fault.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say it right away.
Okay.
Because I can't be able to go through and fix his mistakes.
Right. So it's time for Michael to judge. Go ahead, Michael.
Okay, well, interestingly, both of these, like, one of them says you should get off heroin, the other one says Mr. Clean. It's like that. There's kind of an interesting relation there. So there's my religious neighbor, me, and then religious neighbor saying, you should get off heroin. And I'm saying, will you shut up, man? And it's from the heroin subreddit, which is funny because I recently found out about the heroin subreddit. I found it really funny that the heroin subreddit existed. And then Mr. Clean understands that your family is long dead and is here to help. He's wiping off, I guess, the indications of the kid who's grown up and they've like marked his height on the wall. I don't find the Mr. Clean one that funny. Like it's okay. Like I get the joke because it's kind of like, oh look, he's being really positive, but obviously I guess it's the fact that this person's family's died and they're wiping away the evidence of their beautiful children who were presumably killed in some kind of horrible accident. But I think I've got to give it to the Trump Biden one. I don't actually entirely know whose that is. Like I guess Luke's because it's political.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay.
Dylan, honestly, yours wasn't bad. I thought yours was quite good.
I literally that
like maybe so I would just like on the record.
The Mr. Clean meme is one of the funniest memes I'd seen.
Yeah,
I really found that one really funny when I first saw it.
So that is a 5-0.
So like, can I just clarify? Like, is the joke? Was I right in my assessment of what the joke was? Okay, it's just wiping away evidence of your dead family. Okay, yeah.
I just find it really funny.
It's quite good. I think that's one of the things that I think it could be expanded into a skit. Honestly, like, on SNL, I see potential for that and that. But anyway,
I've seen a few Mr. Clean memes actually, but the other ones weren't as good. But I thought that one was really funny.
Now, can I be honest? I've never even heard of the concept of a Mr.
Well, it's an American cleaning product, I believe, called Mr. Clean.
Oh, you see, I didn't know.
Oh, so you didn't? Okay, right. Anyway, so that means, of course, Luke has whitewashed Dylan. And I'm not one.
No, just like Mr. Clean will whitewash these floors.
I'm not one for gloating, so I won't gloat. By the way, can I just point out, of the 10 meme rounds I competed, I've won 9 out of 10.
Which one did you lose?
You're not gloating, are we?
The one that I lost was the first one where Dylan didn't get the Simpsons reference.
There was no kind of real lol meme for me. There normally isn't these meme contests. There's normally a meme I find really funny.
Yeah, I didn't laugh out loud at any of them.
I was quite upset that I didn't get a proper lol. I'd say Mr. Clean was for me when I first saw it, but
yeah, I think there was one that made me chuckle. I can't even think. Weirdly, actually, the one that made me chuckle kind of was the they can't unrape you one, but like it was a very superficial chuckle. It was like,
so it's the only one that made you laugh, but you decided not to.
Well, the thing is the Aunt Marie Femboys one was more of like a fine wine.
Yes, exactly.
So,
yeah,
so it's kind of like I didn't initially. I wasn't like,
the
like
Femboys.
I
mean, come on, that's just top quality stuff, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
What is the nature of this team, Dylan? Sorry, Michael. Is it funny? What?
Now, I think we can all recognise that there's a very clear logic here that I then immediately gave up on. But I'm going to pretend that I didn't give up on the logic. So you'll notice there's something very significant about the colour of the kits for this team. And I think you've already picked it up already, but I'll just say it anyway. I look handsome, I look smart, I am a walking work of art. Such a dazzling coat of many colours, how I love my coat of many colours. It was red and yellow and green and brown and scarlet and black and ochre and peach and ruby and olive and violet and fawn and lilac and gold and chocolate and mauve and cream.
This is
going to
sound so bad, by the way.
Rose and azure and lemon and russet and grey and purple and white and pink and orange and blue.
Okay.
So basically, the thing is, I was like, my logic. So what I always forget is that obviously you pick the things, but then it like does the whole thing where it turns it into some of them go into the subs. So then obviously when I send it, the subs Because it was supposed to be like red and yellow, and then the two goalkeepers were going to be green and brown, and then but the other issue I realized is it turns out that the kits aren't as multicolored as I thought. So I realized like half of them were basically just yellow. Like I realized like a lot of I was like peach, that's basically yellow, gold, that's yellow. So essentially I ended up picking Wolves too many times. Then I just replaced Wolves with I guess Fulham, or is it Tottenham? Who's the white
Tottenham.
one? Okay, but then is Muniz? What's Muniz? Is he's Fulham?
Muniz is Fulham. Yes. The two you got on your team.
Yeah. So basically, so the white ones should also be yellow, but like basically that was the logic I started with, and then I gave up when I realized that it wouldn't actually be in order, and I was like, well, I'm not going to go back and like change it. So
okay.
Thank you. Vote for me.
So Michael's is the team you can see on screen now. The team you can.
Oh, and by the way, sorry, just for record, the team name is Team of Many Colors.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So this is my team that I put, but nobody really cares about that because it's not that funny. It's called Not Lenny, by the way, because that's a reference to Lenny Euro and also a Simpsons reference, which I know Dylan wouldn't understand. But there you go.
Lenny.
No, that's when. I've got some very bad news. Not Lenny.
There we go.
Yeah,
so he does get it.
Raya and the Last Dragon.
You might not know this, Luke. Simpsons is actually one of my favourite programs.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's funny.
I found out that Ash Sakar is it. Political commentator Ash Sakar is a really big fan of The Simpsons.
That's great. Thank you for that, Michael.
Thank you.
You have the best knowledge, man. So this is, as you can see on screen, the Gary Claret team, which again follows the same theme as last year, white English, and it's titled "Protect Our Kids."
Okay, now can I clarify? Because obviously, as you know, I'm not really a football expert because I dedicated all my time when I was watching football to just staring at Michael Owen's face. Yeah. So, as someone who doesn't know much about football, what's like the joke here in terms of it being like protect our kids?
They're just all
like,
white.
And he's like
they're white English players. So there you go.
Okay, yeah, you've done that.
I know,
but Luke, I'm not going to bully you. You've done that joke before.
I was going to ask you why is his fan league not Burnley, but again,
they're not
relegated. So I suppose the most Brexity team left is Leicester. Yeah, that's what old Bob I think is a Leicester fan.
Oh,
he's
there's not that many funny things you can do.
No,
with
I realise that now. But yeah, basically we'll also put Dylan's team in the chat as you can see on screen right now. There's Dylan's team. What a great team that is.
That's the team that's going to win.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah.
Oh wait, did Dylan send it to you and then? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, an areola, like the nipples.
Yes, there we go.
That's why he got picked.
It's funny.
I thought.
Yeah, winks like a butthole.
Yeah, there we go.
That's it. And I also kind of thought, Ipswich, I think they're gonna have a good year.
I think the thing is, Dylan, you actually tried last year, which I kind of liked, which made me beating you last year all the more satisfying.
I didn't realise if you didn't. I'm not really about that. I'm just about the taking part. That's my.
Yeah, well, we'll see if you can one up me this year. But yeah, I hope you do better than you did last year, Michael. I think you were horrendous. But again, I know you're not playing it as seriously as you could.
think. Yeah. The problem is.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't know how I see how my team did. Like, we have to put it in like the league, I guess, don't we? Which I haven't done.
Yeah, you just log on and then it shows you your points.
Okay, yeah,
that's just how it works.
Yeah, it's a very complicated system. This.
Okay, so those are our fantasy Premier League teams. Again, we skipped past it because the meme contest went on a bit longer. So now let's get on to the topics. And I think
do you know what my team's called, by the way?
Oh, sorry, go on. Enlighten us, please.
My team's called Bottenham.
That's good. Right, now it's time to go on to the topics. So it's only going to be 6 minutes. So who wants to go first?
Yeah,
I'll go first. No, actually, maybe I shouldn't go first. I think maybe we should end with mine.
Okay, fine. Dylan, do you want to go first?
Yeah. So this arrived in the post today, and I believe it might be from a certain football club. Who knows?
Oh, I thought it was going to be a wig.
Oh, actually, that'd be quite funny. Now you're gonna. I'm gonna.
For those who don't know, because we haven't mentioned it in a while, Dylan is bold.
I'm probably just going to be spending the 6 minutes trying to actually open it because they've used a lot of sellotape. But I believe
now, Dylan, do you think what exactly is going to make this a funny topic? Because you're saying it's from a football club. Like, why is this of any interest at all to anyone?
What football club do you think it might be from?
Well, I would guess York City.
Nope.
Is it from Brighton?
It's from another football club I have a membership with, so that I can get tickets. It's from Brighton and Hove. So let's see what they sent me.
Yeah, I like how I said, "Oh, is it Brighton?" and then you responded as you gave this long-winded way of basically just saying, "Yes, I'm right."
Yeah. So what have we got? We've got a little box that says "My Albion." First of all, we've got Got a little.
Yeah, so this could be funny because obviously they're the gay club.
We've got the gay club. We've got a nice little hunky man. Do you know who this is, Luke?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Well, Luke thinks it's
That
Michael Owen.
their new manager, I believe.
That is the new manager.
There you
yeah.
go. So I can tell who people are.
A
through
new
pictures.
dawn with Fabian. And there's fabulous Fabian.
There we go.
Fabian Ruiz.
Yeah, that's
Welcome to My Albion Plus for the 2024-25 season. We're looking forward to what's said to be a thrilling season with our new head coach, Fabian Herzler. And
Indeed.
Do you know where he
So-
came from, Dylan?
Yeah.
By the way.
I think he's German. By
Yeah,
sound
but
of it.
what club? He came from St. Pauli. He got promoted, I think, from the second Bundesliga. He's like 31 years old, very young and an up and comer.
Virile.
Yes, very virile. Yes.
Yeah, I wonder how he got the job at Brighton.
Funny. But we've also got a little poster that it turns into, which is I'm going to put this on the wall, and it's all the boys and girls at Brighton.
Girls? Yeah. I didn't realize they had a girls team. What traitors.
We've got hang on, can I unblur it so you can? I mean, it's a shame.
Yeah,
that
I was going to
the,
say, it is
shame that our
blurry.
viewers won't be able to see this, but it's a bit of fun.
Yeah.
And they come in like nice little rainbow colours. So if you put in my
Oh, do
my
they
drinks on
actually?
these. Yeah, you see, it's like
No,
No,
they're not rainbow
it's not
colours. They look
rainbow.
like
and it's kind of like
that's
a
like
rainbow.
Irish flag colours.
And we've also got this, which I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. It's got a little Brighton, and I think this is probably like an away kit pattern or something. Because they sometimes, it's a snood. It's a snood.
I see.
There
So they
you
like
go.
that because it reminds them of a man's foreskin.
It's a bit like a foreskin for your neck. So yeah,
It is, yeah. That's what they. Yeah.
So yeah, it's one of those. So anyway, my topic is going to be, what is your top 3 and bottom 3 Premier League clubs? For me, Chelsea, Newcastle, and Forest, and my bottom 3 would be Man City, Spurs, and who else do I dislike? Southampton. Luke,
Sorry, what was the question?
what are your top 3 and bottom 3 Premier League clubs? Your favourite 3 and your least favourite 3?
Man United are my favourite, obviously. Then we'll probably. I don't know who my second. I don't know. I don't have a second favourite. Maybe like
Actually, I probably should have
Brighton.
put Brighton on the list.
I'll put Brighton on there because.
I didn't actually say Brighton. I should have done.
Oh
it.
wow! Okay.
Considering that they gave me
That's
all
quite
this
funny.
free stuff. Well, not really free stuff
Yeah.
because I paid the membership. But
Okay. Yeah, we'll go with Brighton,
worst sponsorship deal ever.
and then I guess we'll go with fucking Fulham because they're not non-offensive. And my bottom 3 are Liverpool, Man City, and then probably Arsenal. There we go.
Arsenal.
I see.
You didn't feel sorry for
I was-
Arsenal when they didn't win.
I was going to say Fulham for my favourite. Isn't that weird? Or not my favourite, but one of my favourites, which is funny because
You can hate them. They're just quite a funny. Like they're very posh.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fulham, Newcastle, funny accents.
Wait, hey, Gary, you said
And I guess
Newcastle.
Arsenal. I mean, is Arsenal
you
the
an-
closest Premier League team to me?
Michael, you're an Arsenal fan, aren't you not?
Yeah, but I've decided to.
Well, it's probably
well,
Leicester.
ever since I found out Jeremy Corbyn's isn't that crazy? Just puts into perspective how wrong I am to insist that I'm a Londoner.
Yeah, and well, it was.
I don't.
Of course,
insist on
last year it was probably Luton Town, wasn't it?
let's get rid of. Let's say Chelsea. We hate Chelsea because they're like the Slytherin
Yes.
team.
Well, they play in blue,
Uh,
and Slytherin are green, so they're like the
yeah.
Ravenclaw. They're the intellectual team.
Oh yeah, they're so
Yeah.
smart what they're doing in the transfer window. So yeah.
They
Yeah.
are though. They are. It gets around the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Crystal Palace because they're not allowed to throw stones. And then I kind of want to get rid of Everton just because I don't like the fact that they're like rivals to Liverpool, but you can't even tell from their name that they're from Liverpool. Like I like how it's like Man United, Man City, simple. Nottingham Forest, Nottingham Wednesday.
Where's Brentford?
I feel like that was longer than 6 minutes.
We aren't at 6 minutes yet. Oh shit, we are actually. My
Well-
bad. I haven't got the sound on. Okay. Well, there we go.
Well, I think we have to realise that we achieved a lot in this topic. We spoke about Brighton. We
Right,
spoke
Dylan,
about
you
our
are going-
favourite
Yeah, we
Premier
achieved a
League
lot
clubs.
because it went on
Yeah,
for 20
exactly.
We
minutes.
spoke about our least favourite. We had a fun time. We had a gay old time.
Right,
in
Dylan,
the theme
can-
of Brighton and Hove.
Give yourself a
Albion.
rating out of 10, please, Dylan.
I think this deserves a 10. No, it doesn't. It deserves a 7 out of 10.
Okay. I think that's fair. Michael.
Oh, I was gonna say a 5.
Okay.
No,
Because it was like Dylan showing us a box, which like the only appeal of it was that it was from Brighton, and like we joke about Brighton being the gay place, but nothing about it was particularly gay.
Yeah.
And,
I mean,
you
I
know,
got a snood.
It was about football, so I'll give it a 6. So that gives Dylan a score of 18, which isn't that great. Oh, well,
Yeah, okay.
if you want to go next, Michael, that is.
Oh, I'm happy to go next. I thought we'd take a little trip down memory lane.
These are the memes from last time. You see, because I was
Yeah,
thinking
I
of
thought we
something
just,
that-
because we were saying like, oh, the memes from last time were so much better. We're gonna go through them real quick, but I thought like, why not go through every single fucking meme? So
I'm
we've
gonna
gotta do
be
it at a rate
rating
of
these as well. And
five memes every 2 seconds. Yeah, let's rate them out of 10. All right, ready? So 5 memes every 2. Luke, you're gonna have to keep me honest with the time here, but okay, let's start with you got this one about fucking like standing with tobacco instead of various countries. It's not that funny. Maybe like a 6. Pearl Harbor was an inside job. It's pretty stupid. Like it's not really that funny. So maybe like maybe like a 6-2. I think at the time I remember I was judging between these. I thought they were quite similar. Move on to the next one.
Well, I'd
Poverty and
like
lack of
to
edu-
also input. I think one of them. The first one was that tobacco's a 2, and the flat Earth one's a 3 out of 10.
Okay, yeah. So again, okay. Luke, you're happy. I mean, I think like people probably just need to say numbers if we're going to do this rating thing. Otherwise, we will be, this will go over. Poverty and lack of education forcing Indians to rape women and murder children. I think that's really funny because I like the guy's reaction.
4.
I like the fact that it's implying. So for me, like that's like an 8.
4.
My girlfriend is playing a very dangerous game. Daddy and Dad. I think that one's quite funny too. Like I think like it's
8.
implying a potential mistake. I would say like I'd like a 7 for that.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Normalize taking shortcuts through jewelry stores at the mall. I don't really get that as a joke at all. For me, that's
Yes,
like a 4.
see that one last time, Dylan. Thank
4
you,
or
Dylan.
3.
Yeah, I picked that for you. Well done. That was
I
good.
don't think I found it that funny last time, if I remember correctly.
But
Not that I
then
do
you saw the
remember
guy
these
shaking
very
his fist,
well.
and you found it funny.
But I just, that's just.
See, Dylan, here's the thing
it's
though.
just
This,
doubled.
from my perspective, this massively undercuts your whole like, oh, the last year's meme off was better because I had some laugh out loud moments. And the thing that makes you laugh out loud is some retarded dog walking through a jewelry store while a guy shakes his fist.
That's a 9. Actually, no, an 8. I'm not going to set that. It's an 8. I'm going to set the bar a bit higher. Yeah.
Why are you celebrating the Confederacy? They got their asses kicked, and I picked this one. I do think it's kind of funny because it's dunking on the wokies. So,
3.
but I'd only give it like
Very
a
political.
6.
Yeah.
You're on racist council. We don't grant you the rank of white. Now, obviously, I picked this one, and Luke picked it. I think this one's like an 8-ish kind of territory.
4.
Been rewatching The Simpsons lately and have realized Bart is potentially in Gen Alpha. Imagine he might speak like this in future episodes. Are you trying to skibbity my Riz in Ohio?
7.
That's reasonably okay. I'd maybe give it like
Yeah,
a
okay.
6. Joe, we're gonna lose Michigan. Listen, Jack, we're not aiming for Michigan, and then he wins the South. I picked that one. I don't find it that funny in hindsight, though.
No.
It's
Well,
not-
this was my pick between these two, and I picked that one, the Biden one.
Well, yeah. So yeah, Woa, check out all the cool memes
This is
week.
because
Like,
we
that one's-
3.
uploaded Revenge of the Nerds on the same day, and Dylan, like the really cool guy he was, I'll just get a Revenge of the Nerds meme, even though he didn't know what it referenced, and neither did we because it didn't actually
Yeah.
reference anything.
That's the other thing.
Yeah,
I was trying
so
to find
I'd say,
some.
like-
I was trying to find some Shrek memes for you. This is a 3.
Yeah, possibly like 5 and 3 respectively for me here. Sorry, I went up. And now this one, I find it really funny, but no one else did. Student wearing a hoodie, teacher's ability to teach. I like this because like teachers act like, like someone wearing a clothes, like outdoor clothes is a really big problem. They tend to come down really hard on it.
5.
Even though in reality, of course, it doesn't have any impact. I give that one like a 7. And fuck you, we don't like your kind. And they look exactly the same. I'd also give that one a 7. I think that's
5.
pretty good. Okay,
It's a
so
tie.
Don's a very negative person. Name for hamburger by U.S. County. A hamburger, steamed ham.
Yeah,
Obviously,
that's
it's
Simpsons,
Simpsons
reference.
reference.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, sometimes with references, I think you can just be like, it's a bit like a Family Guy thing, which is just like it's just a reference. So I'd maybe
6.
give that just like a 6 or a 7. Your father and I getting divorced. Minion meme. What do you think?
No,
Dylan?
I know that's one of mine, but I rediscovered this one today, and I was thinking about using it, not realizing I'd done it before. But this is actually a 9. I found this one really funny when I saw it.
Yeah, so I think it's kind of funny because like the enthusiasm. I'd maybe give it like a 7. How long have we got, by the way?
Like 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Okay, atheist when I tell them Family Guy isn't proof God doesn't exist. That's like a
One
like a
that
10.
Dylan
That's
used
really
again.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking that one. Like that's like a like
we
a
didn't really
7.
razz you
That is a
enough for
7.
that, Dylan. Yeah.
Yeah. My load was quite a bit bigger. That's like a that's not that funny. I got like a.
Oh, this is
7.
the one that made Dylan laugh a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, this one's
Did
one that
I?
made Dylan laugh a lot. Like I would give it like a
Give
7
it
at
a 10
most.
because Dylan
7.
laughed at it a lot. So there you go.
Well, I would give it like a 7 because like I didn't laugh at it very much.
I'm giving it a 7.
Okay.
No, I saw this one when I was going back. The Asians be like full screen mode. That made me laugh so much when I saw it this time. I was like, oh my god, that's actually really
Yeah,
funny.
I thought it was funny.
Like,
you picked that.
Yeah, in hindsight, I'd give it a 9.
It
I'm
beat
giving
the
it a
Breaking
9
Bad
too.
meme. Yeah.
Yeah, and then On God, yeah, like that one's fine. I'd give it maybe like a 6 or a 7.
Yeah.
I don't think I understand it.
See,
but-
now this one's the
Champiss.
funniest.
You
meme
see,
in the whole
I really
competition
like
ever. Finally,
Champiss.
Champiss. Like, that's the thing. I think I was literally like I was going through with my wife again, and we saw Champiss, and we both laughed heartily at
There you go.
Champiss.
8.
It's just like it's so simple. Like my wife was saying one of the reasons she liked it was because it's like finally like there's a sense of like we've been waiting for Champus, and that was funny
Fair
for
enough.
her. Yeah, I'd give it like a 10. And I like your gay pride shirt. This one's obviously very offensive. I'd give it like a 1 because it's your crush finally gets naked for you. She doesn't have a penis. I've given up at this point. Yeah, like that one's okay. I give it like a 6. Yeah, okay. So there we go. Well, as we've seen, the memes.
Yeah, I think they were better than last
I liked
time.
the Shania Twain one.
Well, that was yours. So
That one's pretty good. Yeah.
anyway, let us now rate Michael's topic, which was just going through a whole episode. It's the laziest fucking right. So,
I say that's a 10.
and
Well,
then just
you know
rattling off
what?
the
We had a
ratings.
whale of a time.
So,
but I think I
Dylan-
need to rate this low so it doesn't beat my topic, even though I don't think my topic deserves to win either. But I don't think this topic deserves
Go on,
to.
Dylan.
I think I don't think this topic deserves to win, but I think
Give me a number.
mine doesn't deserve to win either. But this deserves to win less than mine, so I'm going to give this a 5.
Yeah, I think. Well, Michael is next. Actually, go on, Michael.
Well, I think we've got to bear in mind that it was quite productive because, of course, we were talking about the relative quality. So I think, considering its function in refreshing our memory, I think it deserves a 7.
Okay. Wow.
Because it's its valuable
Yeah.
function in refreshing our memory, which I think.
I think a 5 is fair as well. Honestly, that gives it a 17. But yeah, honestly, the topic scores aren't going to be that good today. So it's time.
This is a really poor.
This is our
episode.
worst episode.
Can we quit? This is. I'm sorry, but like this is to this podcast what Raygun was to breakdancing in the Olympics.
You know, Reagan actually qualified for the Olympics. Like,
By the
there's
way-
a thing, like, they actually had to qualify. She didn't just turn up. Like, she actually had to qualify.
Right. So it's my.
Yeah, I watched
it's my
the full routine
it's my
today.
topic now. Right. So.
Yeah, start the
Okay.
clock.
So yeah, basically.
It's better win league.
Right. Well, let's see. So basically, I don't know if you've seen this interview. Right. There's this really funny. Well, there's this really funny clip from this interview. There's this. I think he was a boxer. This retired boxer, who had some drug problems. Right. So he's on a podcast explaining the drug problems that he had, and he had a very funny anecdote of one of his lowest points when he was abusing drugs. So I'm going to play that as he explains what that low point was right now. So be ready.
I'm listening.
Absolutely lost the plot. Like, I got 2 American Bully XLs, and I'm taking them into a college and trying to enroll them onto a plumbing and electric course.
Trying to enroll the dogs on the course.
Yeah, where I've lost the plot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any support, Tom? What happened?
Sorry. I mean, I just.
So he's saying that he wanted to enroll some dogs on a course.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So do you understand what he did? He enrolled.
He enrolled some dogs in a course.
Because I'm not very good at understanding things. So let's say these XL bullies, which are illegal dogs because they're an aggressive species. Well, we don't say bad dogs, bad owners, but he's tried to enroll them in a obedience school or something.
No.
Wait, XL.
I'll play it again. So you understand?
Absolutely lost the plot. Like, I got 2 American Bully XLs, and I'm taking them into a college and trying to enroll them onto a plumbing and electric course.
Trying to enroll the dogs on the course.
Yeah, where I've lost the plot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any support, Tom? What after that happened to you?
Okay.
So he's taking his dogs, he's taking his dogs into an American college, which I think might be quite a frightening experience for the.
Did anyone
the-
say they were an
It's not an American.
college?
How can you not get? It's not an American college. It's American
Yeah.
XL bullies into a plumbing and electric course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
You know what, Luke,
right.
can I say that listening to it again actually made it less fun?
Oh,
to
I'm
me.
sorry.
Because originally I thought I didn't hear him say American XL. Like, I think maybe, I don't know, like it was like my headphones were a bit weird. So I didn't hear him say the bullies. So I heard him be like, I was trying to enroll into a plumbing and electrical. It's like, and it wasn't clear who he was talking about. So when there was then like, you tried to enroll the dogs,
Yes.
I was like, I found it really
He was-
funny. But now I know that it was the American bullies.
Okay, right. Fine. So somehow that's less funny. Okay, whatever. No, So, do you understand how funny that is as a concept?
But I mean, it's just stupid. Like, because dogs can't do like college.
Yeah, I don't think you
courses.
realised that. What kind of drugs
I
was he
don't
on?
know, man. I think he was on pretty bad stuff at the time.
Did you get any?
Yeah.
support? None. I like that. I like the.
Did you get any
support?
support? Try to enroll my dogs in an plumbing and electrical.
Yeah. I think like the deadpan response of the reporter did elevate it because it's kind of like you know.
How do you
I just don't understand why someone would think that's what they should do though. Like he's obviously.
Yeah, I don't think we should make light of like the seriousness.
No, I'm
of,
sorry. Like,
pregnancy.
imagine going on to a plumbing and with your Excel. And no, sorry, this makes me giggle quite a bit. I just imagine
It's interesting, like our different sense of humours. It's like I think we've all learned something. Like like we did a meme contest.
Well, I would have learned a lot more if someone would have let me give every single meme a numerical rating.
Oh god!
I think we should have. I should have done I should have done a meme about Excel bullies or something.
What? No, it's not the Excel. Obviously, it's about the fact that he took his Excel bullies
to enroll them in it.
Tried to enroll them
it's just
onto a plumbing and
It's a
electrical.
silly thing to do.
It is a silly thing to do, and he did it. And he's just talking about it in a very frank and depressing way when it's the most hilarious thing.
Yeah. Like I imagine he like had a very serious face.
Yeah,
To him.
and the great,
I think the spider.
the great
got them
thing is
off.
in the video is like it's meant to be a very serious tone, but in the video there's this there's an image that flashes up, which is an AI generated image of an Excel bully.
Oh, they didn't. Well, we need to see the AI image to truly appreciate the
Excel
humor behind.
The Excel bully is in a suit, like it's a very professional Excel bully. Again. So my question. My question
Can
is,
we see the image, please?
It's an Excel bully in a suit. There's really nothing much more to it than that. But the point is, it flashes.
I need to see that.
Okay, it flashes up when he's talking about this in a very serious way.
An electric course.
Trying to enroll the dogs on the course.
Yeah. Where I've
He's tried to enroll the dogs on a course. So my question is, like, is there? What do you think an Excel bully would be good at? If it's not plumbing and electric.
Oh well, you know what I've said this before.
Things.
I think we should put them all on an island, and we should charge people to hunt them.
No, like a
And that way
vocational,
we get loads of money from it.
vocational course. Like not plumbing and electric, maybe like carpentry or something. What would they be good at?
I'm thinking like somewhere they could like get their teeth in, which could be carpentry. Like they can make
There's
holes.
There's the image of the dog, by the way. That's what was flashed up while he was telling his
I
story.
quite like that's the 3-piece suit.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's used to a bully's used to tearing something that's 3 into pieces.
Oh, that's good. That's clever.
you.
Yeah. No, but
Yeah, if only I brought that kind of clever humour to the
what do you think a good vocational course for an XL bully would be, Dylan?
I don't know. What are dogs good at? I suppose they're good at fetching things, so anything that involves maybe like being a butler or something like that.
Yeah, like a delivery dog, Yeah.
Oh yeah, doing some kind of, and as well because they hate postmen.
Yes.
So it'd be quite, and they also hate other dogs anyway. So it's probably not going to be much better replace the postman with an actual dog.
No. That's a good point. That's a good point there. And yeah, we're done. By the way, time's up. So yeah, I hope we had fun there, guys. I know I certainly did. I can see by your expressions you agree with me wholeheartedly there. Right. So Michael, what are you going to give it out of 10?
It was better than Dylan's.
Thank you so much.
I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna give it a 6.
Okay.
I could give it a 7, but seeing as it's a low scoring, I want to be consistent with everyone getting a low score. So
Dylan, what do you think?
I think I do think that it probably was the best of the 3 topics, but I also think that the 3 topics this week were very poor. I'm going to give this a 7 since I gave my own topic a 7.
Okay, yeah.
It probably would have been a 6 though.
Yeah, so it's less than 10%
yes,
better.
I think a 6 is a fair rating. It's going to give me a score of 19, which gives me...
a tie?
No, sorry. You were so happy then. I'm sorry. It's not a tie. I have won by a point.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry. But you know what? It was close.
Count.
Right, let's do the final thought quickly, Dylan. Yeah.
Sometimes I wake up grumpy, but other times I let her sleep in.
Okay.
I literally had that on a pillow.
All right.
That's fun.
Michael, final thought.
we've had to do like 4 fucking things. We had to do the meaning off and the fantasy league, and we had to come up with topics, and now I've got to come up with
It could be anything. No, you
final
just say
thought.
what's on your mind. It doesn't have to be a joke.
Yeah, sure. I'll say what's on my mind. Keir Starmer made money off the Iraq
He did.
War.
People forget that. And
don't forget
my
it.
final thought is, this is like the worst episode ever. Hopefully next week, which we will be doing one next week, it'll be better.
Subscribe for better content.
Yeah, okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bisexual.